Oh, that's a great question. So the question is, what's the difference between resource efficiency and flow efficiency? And first off, I do want to say that most organizations and most teams focus on resource efficiency. That's where you worry more about your access to materials, with people being considered materials in this case, right? People are resources. And we want to optimize the amount of time that they spend doing the thing, as if they're machines in a factory that you're paying a rent for, right? You're paying maintenance for, and you want to maximize the output of that machine. Unfortunately, in our world of complexity, we're not doing the same thing over and over and over again like a machine does. So we can't optimize with patterns in that way. I mean, there are patterns we can optimize with, but not in the same way that we can with machines. So when you focus on resource efficiency with a group of people, you end up with feature factories, you end up with unhappy people, you end up with high staff turnover, right? Because people don't really care about your company, they don't really care about what you're trying to do, and they feel like you're not rewarding them for the expertise and capabilities they're bringing to your organization. So they'll be like, well, I'll go somewhere else that's offering me more money, or I'll go somewhere else because I don't like you anymore, or my boss sucks, or whatever it is. Whereas in a flow efficiency environment, you're looking holistically at the flow of work through the system rather than optimizing any particular resource, right? A great example of that, I think, is in organizations that have sales teams. Quite often they optimize sales for leads and more work coming into the system, but you don't actually have the capability to deliver that work in the system. So sales is overselling, and then the engineering teams need to suffer because they have to try and deliver within the bounds of that world of we're under high pressure. We can't actually solve the problems that we want to solve. We've just got to get stuff out the door, get it done, get it finished. And that doesn't breed happy people, or, it doesn't breed the craftsmanship or craftspersonship. I don't know if that's a word, but that idea that I want to be good at what I do. I want there to be value in what I do. I want to understand what it is that I'm trying to achieve and why it matters, right? What's the work I'm doing and how does it matter to the overall organization? So flow efficiency tries to look at holistically across the flow of work, right? Are we optimizing in the right areas? Are we able to see that when we increase the what would you call it? If we optimize this one resource, what effect does it actually have on the rest of the system? Right? What effect does it have down the line? If we optimize for software engineering, the developers are churning out stuff, and we've got testers as a separate entity, are they then overburdened? And then it looks like they're the problem, and we're all blaming the testers for not getting stuff done. So flow efficiency is about looking holistically across the system, understanding the flow of work through that system, and how do we optimize to maximize the value that we're delivering through the system. Resource efficiency is looking at how do we deliver more stuff. We just need more stuff. Right, whether that's projects finished or it's widgets in a factory or whatever it is, that's a resource efficiency versus flow efficiency loop.